Welcome, guys. We are live, baby. We're live. Gonna give you guys a chance to jump in here, but thanks for joining me on a Friday night. Welcome, guys. Sorry, I'm just a little bit late. I know I was trying to start this at 8 Mountain Time, but had a phone call. So yeah, thanks for jumping in. Excited to share with you guys a few things today, but we're gonna give you guys a chance to hop in. Get comfortable, guys. It's Friday. We made it to the weekend. Feel free and leave me a comment below. Anything you guys want to talk about, I'll go as long as you guys want or as short as you guys want. But thank you guys for jumping into the channel. Grateful for you guys' support. And yeah, we'll go ahead and jump in here just shortly as soon as we get a few more people. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thanks for jumping in. Got a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for jumping on. We're going to be going over a few things today. I know this has been a big week for the channel. I've announced selling my car, what I sold my car for. I want to share with you guys 3 reasons why I sold the car and share that with you guys today, or tonight, I should say. So hopefully you guys are having a good Friday night. We'll get jumping into it here shortly. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them in the chat. You know, last time we did this, my first one, we went just about an hour. So really, any questions, happy to answer them, guys. Happy to engage. But thank you guys for joining. All right, Mopar Nerds on, no problem. You're awesome. Thanks for jumping on, brother. Did you decide? Are you going to sell your car? I know you're kind of debating it. You said it was really good and reliable. So thank you for hopping on, my friend. Thank you, guys. Looks like we're getting more people rolling in. Thank you. Really appreciate you guys hopping on. We'll be getting started here in just a little bit, but hopefully everybody's Friday is going well for you. What's up, Cortese? Did I say that right? Cortese, what's up, dude? Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks for jumping in. It's Friday, guys. Made it to the weekend. Excited. It's been a long week of work. But yeah, thank you, guys. I'm excited to hang out with you. Especially you're spending some of your Friday with me, so much appreciated. Excited to spend some time with you guys. Yeah, throw me a comment, throw me a question. Be happy to answer them. So just curious, what do you guys think of the videos this week? You know, I've got a lot of comments that I'll go through with you guys, but yeah, just curious to see what you guys think. So, you know, talked about selling my car this week, what I sold my car for. And so my goal tonight of what we'll cover are the 3 reasons why I sold my Dodge Challenger. Going to share it with you guys, and I'm going to share why I'm sharing that with you. I thought my last video I kind of shared that, but I'll kind of get into that. And then I'm going to share with you guys videos that are upcoming and what we're doing. So, but first I want to hear from you guys, any questions you have or anything you have coming on. I am Mopar Nerd. Supposedly I'll sell it at the summer. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see, man. You'll have to keep me posted. Right on, guys. Welcome. We got more people rolling in. Thank you guys for joining. Please drop me a like if you guys are joining me tonight. Yes. Thank goodness it's Friday. Gary Fuller. Where's the new car? The new car is coming. The new car right now is actually not even at my house. So it has been at a detail shop since Tuesday. So I'm putting paint protection film on it. It is getting paint correction, ceramic coating, and driving the car back from where you guys will see in the upcoming videos. It was a long drive, and I got a few rock chips on the car. So got a few rock chips that they're touching up, but I just decided to do it all at once. So paint correction, paint protection film. We did it on the front half of the car and the mirrors. Complete paint correction, ceramic coating, and then while it was there, I also had it tinted. So I'm knocking everything out. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I hate leaving my cars at places like at the dealership, wherever, even the tint guy. Like I look inside the car and, you know, door, it's just a lot of dirt and different stuff. And so I'm kind of a neat freak. And so it scares me to leave my car places for very long, but I haven't had the car since Tuesday. So Gary, it's coming, man. I promise it's coming. What about you guys? Do you guys like leaving your cars at places? For me, it gives me extreme anxiety. Gary Fuller, Mustang GT. That's a really good guess. We'll see, man. We'll see. I have a video that I'll share upcoming. So I'll share with you guys. So this next week, so kind of a little, since you guys are here live, I'll just kind of tell you guys a little bit. But so I actually flew out to Charles City, Iowa, and drove the car home 1,200 miles. So the next video is me flying out to go get the car. I don't reveal the car just yet because the video I made was like almost a half an hour long. So the first clip is really just kind of flying out there. It was my birthday. So my birthday is the 25th of February, and my wife was so kind on my birthday that she paid for my best friend to fly out to Charles City, Iowa from Texas, and we drove the car 1,200 miles home to Utah. So I'm going to share with you guys that trip and what that's like. So the video should be probably dropping this next Wednesday or Thursday. I have it ready. And so it's us going out to get the car. Kind of when you see it at the dealership, you'll probably have a good idea of what I'm buying. And then the next clip is me getting the car and driving it home. So Gary, that's kind of trying to answer the question the best that I can. My Mopar nerd, true. I kind of feel insecure too whenever I leave it behind. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm just always nervous someone's going to door ding it or someone's going to rot it, and it just makes me nervous. But having it in a detail shop, they have Porsches and other cars there, so they're very careful and cautious with them. But you know, it's interesting when you guys buy a new car. So the car I bought is new, and you know, it's interesting when you buy a new car. Depending on how the dealerships wash or treat the cars, it puts little light scratches or swirls in it, and it leaves scratches. So anyways, just wanted to get it protected, but drove it home 1,200 miles and literally passed probably 400 semis, and I would stay back as far as I can from them, but still some rocks flipped up and caused some small rock chips. But what can you do? You know, doing it again, I probably would have taken some painter's tape and like painted up the whole car, or I would have bought just kind of like a cheap clear bra just to put on it in the meantime. So you kind of learn the stuff in the car community, right? This is the second time now. My first car, I bought it from Lincoln, Nebraska. You know, this one I bought from Charles City, Iowa, and that was an even smaller town than Lincoln, Nebraska. So I keep buying these cars out in the Midwest or Central region, if you will, and driving them back, but had such a great trip. So the next video is coming up. We are talking about those, so it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. Perfect, guys. If you're in here, drop me a like, give me a thumbs up. Damn, coming up to my state of Iowa to get there. Now that's some miles flying there. Yeah, it is. It is. I am Mopar nerd. Are you? So you're in Iowa? Is that right? That's awesome. Yeah. So I flew into Waterloo, and the dealership was nice enough to come pick us up. So it was like, gosh, 40, 50 minutes from the dealership. So it was a ways, and they were nice enough to come pick us up. I don't think I could have got an Uber or a Lyft. Yeah, I don't know how we would have got to the dealership if they didn't come pick us up, because Charles City doesn't have a rental car place. So anyways, so yeah, that's where I went, and awesome. Urbandale, Iowa. Mopar nerd, how far is Urbandale away from Charles City? You know, when I was looking to fly in, I was looking to fly into maybe Des Moines. I was looking at Cedar Rapids, maybe, and then Waterloo. Waterloo was closest, so that's where I flew into. So, yeah, it was a fun trip, really fun trip. So, I don't have a lot of video filmed with the new car, you know, and excited to get the car back. I think I'm supposed to get the car back this Sunday or Monday, and excited to film some content with it. So it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be awesome. What other questions do you guys have? Gary, you got it, baby. It is a manual. Got to save the manual. So yes, It is manual. I will confirm that. So you guys know my love for manual transmissions. So absolutely, Gary. Perfect, guys. Well, I want to jump into a few things that I want to share with you guys about my last couple of videos, and then anything that you guys want to talk about or kind of go through. Be happy to kind of jump into it with you. But I want to kind of get into the main topic of the thumbnail, which is the 3 reasons why I sold my Dodge Challenger. And there's a reason that um, I wanted to have this be a live session versus like a produced, my typical videos. I wanted to be able to have a conversation with you guys. This YouTube thing, although I'm really small, I mean, we'll be at 2,000 subscribers here in a few months, but the reason I wanted to do this live is I want to be able to have a conversation with you guys. And because I know for a lot of you, you guys watch these channels because of the people making the videos, and a lot of times you watch them because the person making the videos has a car that you like or that you want down the road. And I realize that. And I've had a lot of really good feedback on me selling the car. And I've also had some feedback that, gosh, I don't know. I try and be courteous. I try and be respectful. I've had some people say I'm not genuine. I haven't been transparent. I mean, and the main reason that I wanted to do this live session is because I knew I threw a lot at you guys this week. Hey, I sold my car. Hey, here's what I sold it for. I'm going to be getting a new car. So one comment really stuck out to me, and I saved it. Let me see if I can find it in my phone for you guys. I sometimes if there's comments that I think are, I don't know, maybe a little too far-fetched, I leave them off of there. Let me see if I can find it for you guys, and I'll read it. And this is the reason why. And then I'm going to jump right into the reasons. I'm not going to go any longer on kind of pushing this topic out. So this person said, unsubscribe. Good luck on your new car, on the new car. Other than the money, you never really said why you're selling it. Not very transparent on your decision. It's nobody's business, but you keep talking about the money. Honestly, that's not why you sold it. I don't believe it. Because of that, I'm out. And I thought from my last video, if you guys haven't watched it, it's how much I sold my Dodge Challenger for. And there were a few things in there that I talked about. And so I'm going to share with you right now the 3 reasons why I sold my Dodge Challenger. And the first one being this. I have now made almost 80 videos with my Dodge Challenger Scat Pack. For me, YouTube has become a creative outlet for me. My background is in marketing. I've held some good marketing positions at some pretty good organizations. My current job today, I'm in software sales, and I get to do a little bit of marketing, but it's mainly sales, it's mainly business development, some of it's support. So I don't get to really do marketing. And so YouTube for me has been a creative outlet. And I never thought I could get monetized on YouTube. I really didn't think I could. My neighbor does YouTube full time. Go check him out, VIYNL. He does home improvement projects, but I never thought I could turn YouTube into something. And I know I'm really small, but I really believe in where we're going and what I have planned for the channel. And you guys have given me a creative outlet that has been very healthy for me in my life. And it's been a lot of fun. I enjoy making this content. I enjoy making videos. And, I see some YouTubers out there, and this just isn't my style, and it's not a knock on them. YouTubers out there, hey, here's how you wash your Dodge Challenger, or hey, here's how you do this. Like, I like being creative, and I like coming up with maybe topics that other people haven't talked about. Like my most popular video, three Uconnect features you didn't know your car had. And I've seen a lot of people copy that video and kind of resurface it, repurpose it, reuse it, which is okay, that's fine. But I like talking about content that I think I would like. And after doing 80 videos with my Dodge Challenger Scat Pack, I didn't want to modify the car because those cars become heavily modified from the factory. If you want to modify a Dodge Challenger Scat Pack, you can, but it's about 20 to 30 grand to do it if you want to do it proper. Because anytime you add power, you have to do something to other components of the car. And so that's kind of the big difference. Is I ran out of creative ideas to push content out around the Challenger. I mean, I've done as much as I can. I really don't care to, I really think I don't want to be racing, here in Utah. There's a lot of YouTubers, and I think you're going to see more YouTubers that get their cars impounded for racing. So, for me, I made 80 videos, and I didn't have a whole lot more to make. And for me, if I can't bring content for you guys, then in my opinion, I kind of lose the love and desire to do this. And so that was the first reason. Is I found this creative outlet in YouTube. My channel grew bigger than what I thought it could grow to, even though it's still really small. I didn't think we would get to this point to where we are. And so I kicked around the idea of posting it for sale. And given the recent, economic circumstances that the world's in, there is greater demand than there is supply. And anytime that's the case, you can get top dollar for your car. If you guys have seen my videos, Carvana offered me $32,500 for my car as of like a month and a half ago. CarMax over the summer, and the car was only like 7-8 months old at the time, offered me, I don't remember what that video was. I think it was like 35, maybe. Yeah, 35, I think, maybe 36. So I decided, hey, I'm running out of ideas to do on the Challenger. I want to keep bringing fresh content. I want to keep bringing something exciting. And so I listed it. I listed the car for $39,500. I paid $33,000 for it, and I drove it for a year. And I got an offer for $37,500, and I thought it came in within an hour, like literally an hour of posting it on a kind of a local Craigslist here. It's called KSL. And I didn't accept it. I waited 2 weeks on that. I waited so long that they offered me less and offered me 37 for the car, which I still thought was fair. But I had in my mind, if I got 36 or higher for the car, that was a high enough value for me to say, okay, if anybody knows anything about cars and assets, the first year you have a car, it takes on its biggest depreciation hit, especially if you haven't paid cash for the car. If you're financing the car, your interest charges in the first year of that car are going to be the highest compared to any other year. And it doesn't really balance out. Most people, when you finance a car, you break even around the 5-year mark, 6-year mark, or 4-year mark. Sorry, it should be a little bit earlier than that, 3 to 4. That's when you start paying less interest. So when I looked at it and I'm like, gosh, I can sell my car. I owe $29,600 on it. I'm going to get a check for $7,300. Like, that's awesome. That's unique. That's amazing. And for me, the money was too hard not to pass up, because I didn't even pay that much for the car. I drove it for a year. I got to rob the car. I got to have fun with the car. I got to baby the car. It was in really good condition, no dents, and I got a great offer for the car. And I didn't get an offer from anybody else. I had a lot of people like the car. When you're trying to sell a manual transmission, I know it's a dying breed, and I love manuals, but not a lot of people want to own a manual. And when you think about Dodge Challenger, Scat Packs, a 500 horsepower car, not a lot of people will be like me here in Utah and daily drive it. I don't care if it's snowing. I'll drive the dang thing. That's just me. I grew up in Idaho. I grew up on icy roads. And so for me, it doesn't scare me to daily drive my car. My wife and I, we had a 2-door Acura, or not a 2-door, 4-door, 2-wheel drive Acura here in Utah, and no one wanted to buy it because they were so scared that it didn't have all-wheel drive. And if you have a front-wheel drive car, they do great. I have driven my Challenger, here in Utah, and it did okay in the snow. You have to, from a manual, you can't start out in first gear. You have to start out in second gear, and maybe sometimes third gear if the car will take it. But you just have to be very careful. You have to be cautious with it. So, obviously when it's that bad, I won't get out there. So I didn't have any other offers on the car. They offered me $37,500 for it, which I was shocked. I put it at $39,500, not because I would think I would get that. I just put it that high because I didn't want to sell it, because I liked the car, and I had a tough time with that. So I got an offer that I couldn't pass up. No one else was offering me that. I'd reached a creative spot where I wanted to continue to bring new content for you guys and not just keep rehashing the same stuff with my Dodge Challenger Scat Pack. I did consider keeping the Scat Pack and buying a new car to help bring new content for the channel, and I just financially couldn't afford it. I could have, but it just would have stretched me to the point I just didn't feel comfortable. I'm not making hardly anything off of YouTube, or Amazon. Maybe down the road it might change. So I contemplated keeping it. That was kind of the plan, but I wanted to bring more content for you guys. And so, that's kind of a little bit, a couple reasons of why I sold it. I'll get into the third one. So just to recap, because that guy's message was interesting, that I wasn't being transparent, because I thought I was being overly transparent. I shared with you what I paid and everything. So anyways, so the first one, being that I wanted something new. I wanted something new that I could bring you guys new content on, new video on, and reach a new audience. That's something too that I want to be able to reach new subscribers. I want to grow this channel. I want to be genuine. I want to be responsive and, kind of go through this. So the first one, I did 80 videos, ran out of content to do. The second one, I got an offer that was higher than I've ever received, and it was too good to pass up. It wasn't, so the company that bought the car, like I mentioned in my last video, it was a dealership here local, and that dealership has a fleet department. So I sold the car to Larry H. Miller. They had a fleet department. I have no idea what they're going to do with my car with the fleet, but I don't care as long as the check clears. So they bought it from me, and that was that. So anyways, that's the second reason. The third reason, so when I bought my Dodge Challenger, being transparent again with you guys, my previous car that I had was a 2008 Infiniti G35X. And that was really my first nice car that I had. It was about 8 or 9 years old at the time when I had the car. I loved that car. I had it for almost 6 years. And I wanted to get a Dodge Challenger. I've always loved the Challengers. I love muscle cars. So growing up, my dad had a 1970 GTO Judge. I had friends that had fast, fun V8 cars that we could drive around that I really enjoyed. And so I've always had a love for that. And I finally, as I kind of progressed in my career, started making a little bit more money. And so I went from buying an $18,000 Infiniti to a $33,000 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack. And when I was looking at Scat Packs, let's see, when did I buy that car? I bought that car at the end of 2019, my Dodge Challenger. And I was looking at 17s. I was looking at 15s. I originally wanted just a Challenger RT. I just wanted a V8. And I found a red one that had a shaker hood on it. I actually, in one of my previous videos, you can kind of see which cars I was looking at. But I almost bought a manual RT with a shaker hood. I love the shaker hood, and that's something that I didn't get in my Challenger. And so, when I was looking at the 17s and everything, I was looking used. I kind of saw that if I just spent a couple more thousand, I could get a brand new one with a warranty, and then plus with these big motors and driving them fast. And it was my first American car that I'd owned, so I was a little bit skeptical. And so, that was something that, I kind of thought through, and I decided to buy new. And my father-in-law, here in Utah, the prices for Dodge Challengers, just look them up. It's crazy. Utah, for whatever reason, with muscle cars or even just the Dodge Challengers, they mark them up crazy high. I remember I had a black Dodge Challenger RT manual that I was looking at, and they wanted $32,000 for it. I bought a Scat Pack brand new for $33,000. And when I told that dealership, because they were super cool, after I went and got that car, he says, "Wait, you got that car for $33,000? You got 10 grand off a sticker?" And I says, "I did. I bought it at the end of the year." And he says, "Wow, you got an amazing deal." So anyways, I love Mopar. I love Challengers. I love Chargers. The third reason I want to get into is my Challenger, the only upgraded feature that it had was the Alpine stereo group. And that stereo group is okay. It's decent. As you guys know, I installed a subwoofer into my Challenger. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But I got that Challenger Scat Pack at the time because that's what I could afford. I couldn't afford to spend $40,000, $45,000, $50,000 on a decked out Dodge Challenger. I really wanted a shaker hood. I wanted a manual. It would have been nice to have the Alcantara seats. But the Challengers do come well equipped. I mean, heated steering wheels, heated seats, the bigger Uconnect screen. The Alpine stereo group was nice. So my car didn't have features that I truly, really wanted. I just made that leap to get into a Challenger because it was something I wanted, and I was okay having kind of more of a base model of it. But, as I kind of drove it more, I had other things that I wanted with it. And so, you know, I love that Dodge Challenger. Having that pistol grip in it, man, that car looked good. You know, I painted the brakes, the Brembo brakes came black. You know, I painted those red. I jacked the car up on 4 stands, which was nerve wracking for me, having a car so new to do that. Painted the calipers. You know, one tire dressing I really recommend is the Duracoating tire technology. Once you clean your tires you're really well with that and put that on, those tires on that car you could eat off of. They always shine. They looked really good. But that car is amazing. Will I probably buy another Challenger again? Absolutely. And if I did, it would probably be a manual Hellcat. Or I would probably just get another Scat Pack with a shaker hood and just get kind of what I wanted. I think that shaker hood on there just looks really awesome. So, you know, the pistol grip shifter on there, I'm kind of kicking myself. So I actually have the original shift knob for my Dodge Challenger that came with it stock. I wish I would have taken the pistol grip off and put the original one back on, because that pistol grip in your hand, it's pretty sweet rolling through the gears. So it's definitely a lot of fun. So recapping, those are the 3 reasons. The 3 reasons, you know, I decided to sell my Dodge Challenger, and I wanted to have a conversation with you guys on this. And, you know, I just wanted to share with you guys that I thought I was transparent sharing it. And, you know, I don't respond to all the haters that come out there. You guys are all awesome, very supportive. But I did want to share with you guys, you know, my 3 reasons for why I sold the car. So that's it. That's why I sold the car. So you guys have been awesome. I've seen a lot of comments roll in. Let me catch up here. So let's see. I am Mopar Nerd. You are 150 miles, okay, in between Urbandale and Charles City. Okay, all right. So we were close out by where you were. Gary Fuller, it's okay if you want to sell your car. I think it's ridiculous to criticize the decision. Thank you. You know, I appreciate it. You know, some people that have maybe not had nice things to say or send me a message on Instagram or, you know, YouTube. Some of them I've just removed because I'm not a big fan of spitting venom on social media. But you know, at the end of the day, guys, you guys can watch whichever YouTuber you want out there. This content is free for you guys. Yeah, you might have to sit through an ad or 2 every once in a while, but I try and be genuine. I had some people say you're not genuine and all this, but that's okay. You know, I kind of feel bad for those people because it makes me wonder how things are going in life for them, that they have to kind of act that way. 909 Scat, I did the same with a boat. That's awesome. 909 Scat, I'd love to learn more about what you did the same with the boat. I'm curious about that story now. Gary Fuller, I have a 2020 Octane Red Challenger RT Scat Pack manual. Woo! So I was a little bummed that you sold it, but I understand why and can't wait to see the new one. Thank you, my friend. You have an amazing car. It's beautiful. That Octane Red looks so good. Just depending on how the light hits it at night, it's a manual. So now, brother, you know, the great thing is just the Mopar community and how everybody is. So excited to share with you the new one. But yeah, feel free and send me some pictures, Gary. I'd love to keep an update on the build on your car and what you want to do with it. It'd be awesome. Let's see, 909 didn't want to sell, but the wife wanted me to list it. Listed for 5,000 over purchase and sold it the very next day. So I totally understand. Okay, so that's the boat story. Okay, and then Josh Cooper, you made money on a boat. You should have bought a lottery ticket that day. Seriously, I'm talking about making money on a car. You made money on a boat. I don't know how you did that. Like, that's amazing. 909 Scat, that's freaking awesome. Nobody ever makes money on a boat. So you did very, very well. So yeah, the wife wanted you to list it, so you did well. What kind of boat was it? I'd be curious. Is it like you know, was it a water ski boat, a wake setter? What was it? Fishing boat? I am a partner. Not at all. It's all the strengths, all in the strengths. Winning the lottery, absolutely. Smoky Blazer. Wow, I just bought a 15 Challenger RT 6-speed manual. Nice, I love that. 66,000 miles, 24,500. 3.4 interest rate. Also ordered 11 grand in a build and tune. I'm broke and bought car 2 weeks ago. Oh, dude, that's so awesome. Let us know what you did for your build and your tune. I'm curious. And, you know, kind of my answer to, you know, a lot of people when it comes to, I get a lot of people all the time like, hey, are you going to modify your car? What are you going to do? The RT platform, in my opinion, is the best to build off of and tune and to do it. So yeah, Smoky Blazer, I'd love to see I'd love to see what you got going on in your build. That'd be awesome. Josh Cooper, YOLO, you only live once. I am a partner. Damn, it makes sense though. Smokey Blazer, I had a 71 Challenger. No way, man. That's awesome. 383 pistol grip, 4-speed, sold in the early 90s, $1,800. Whew, yeah. That car would be worth a little bit more today. That car would be a little bit worth a little bit more today, man. What color was your 71 Challenger? Now, I think, let's see, when did Dodge, I know Dodge brought out some Challengers after the early 70s, but we really don't count those because they didn't look like a Challenger. Did they, was it 72 they stopped making the Challenger? I can't remember. But man, those Dodge and Mopar in the 70s, they did a great job. Smokey Blazer, you get another one, absolutely. I am Mopar nerd, me too, but it also makes logical sense since that 390 Hemi is pure addiction. It is, those the Hemis, the 392s, man, just the low end punch and torque those things have. They are awesome. They are a lot of fun. Those motors are amazing. So pistol grip rocks. Put one in my 15. Just bought it. That's awesome. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers to you, Smokey Blazer. I am Mopar nerd. It looks like 2 shades of red. That's true. It does. It looks really good on the octane red. Yep, on the octane red. Yeah, it does. Like when you get out in the light at night, it almost looks like this black car. I really like paint that kind of does that. I think that's really cool. And my dad, what's really cool, I'll be able to bring you guys some cool footage. My dad, he bought a 2021 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye. So, he lives about 4 hours from me. It's an automatic, whatever. It's all good. I love manuals. But anyways, so he got that. So I'm excited to go up to Idaho and shoot some footage in his new car. It'll be awesome. It'll be a lot of fun. So he did white knuckle. And then he did on the hood, he did I think it's satin black, painted satin black on the hood. He did it on the roof, and then he did it on the trunk lid. And then on his seats, he did the brown leather. So we'll see. I'm trying to think of other upgrades that he did to that. He did do the spoiler. What else did he do? I think he's got the leather seats, did do the spoiler. He didn't do an upgraded stereo. I'm going to be installing a stereo system for him in that. But yeah, I'm excited to see his car. I think it's supposed to be done here next month, either this month or next month. So I'm excited to see his car. So we'll be able to bring you guys some Challenger Hellcat Red Eye content with his new car. So it'll be fun. Let's see, 909 Scat talking about his build. Looks like you went with Cobra Performance 230 Razor. Your Scat Pack is also octane red. Man, it's a popular color tonight, octane red. I love it. Let's see, late 70s was the Mitsubishi Challenger. That's right, and Charger. And it was 1973, 74 for the real Challenger hiatus. I didn't know they went to 74. I thought for whatever reason they just went for a few years. But now that's awesome. Yeah, the late 70s Mitsubishi Challenger and Charger. I think everybody kind of went through that phase. I think Chevy's gone through that phase. Ford's gone through that phase. So really interesting. Crane cram, ported heads, long tube headers. A hoe tune. Is that a hoe tune or I'm just joking. How put tune. Let's see. Also dyno. My 71 was blue with black top. Ooh, that blue is a little bit lighter, right? I loved that kind of light blue color that they had. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, man, that's a sweet combo. If you'd have hung on to that car a little bit longer, you would have made a little bit more money on it. So very cool. And then cam, not crammed. Okay, good. That makes more sense because when I was reading it, I didn't want to. Okay, perfect. Awesome, Smokey Blaze. That's cool, man. I bet you that car. So how much horsepower are you putting out, Smokey Blazer? I'd love to kind of get an idea of what you're putting out. And if you've done any times at the track, what does it do in the quarter mile? I'd be curious to know. And let's see, Standy, life is short. Be happy. Good luck with the new car. If you lose subscribers, you gain new ones. I'm here for the long haul. I love my 2020 Scat Pack Shaker, Octane Red. Came loaded with everything. Stan, thank you, man. Guys, like it was hard for me to sell my car. I'm not going to lie. I don't become overly attached to it that it's like a kid, but life is short, and you know, I wanna have fun. You know, I want to enjoy it, and who knows how long they're going to be making V8s for. So kind of want to get it in there. But Stan, really appreciate that comment. I really appreciate the positive vibes out there. I really want this channel to be positive. I don't want to, you know, if people are negative or anything, that's okay. I get it. I understand it, but go watch something else. So Stan, reading comments like yours, it inspires me, makes me want to be a better person, makes me excited to continue to do this journey on YouTube. And I really appreciate just kind of your openness that, hey, you're sticking around. And yeah, I'll lose some subscribers. I lost, you know, I think we gained about 20 subscribers this week. I did lose one today that was upset with me that I haven't revealed my car yet, and that's okay. I get it. But you know what, guys? It's all good. Everybody has a decision they can make. Gary Fuller, I daily drive my manual Scat Pack and love it. Nothing like grabbing those gears. That's right, man. Dude, it doesn't matter what day you have from work. When you hop in your Mopar or whatever you're driving and you fired it up and you start banging through those gears, I quickly forget about the issues that I had at work that day. And it's definitely a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Man, Octane Red, guys. I think that's the third or fourth car tonight that people said they have Octane Red. Man, that's a pretty color. I love it. And obviously it shows everybody's grabbing it. Josh Cooper, you hang on to a car this cherry, kind of like your briefcase. Is it suitcase or briefcase, Josh? I think it's you hang on to a car this cherry, kind of like your suitcase. I think it's suitcase maybe. But if anybody does anybody know what that quote's from? So Josh actually went on the trip with me out to pick up my car. Josh, who's on the chat, has been my best friend since the first grade. So he actually went out on that trip with me. And so he and I have a way of communicating with each other. And a lot of times it's just through movie quotes. So Josh, good to hear from you, man. Gary Fuller, love the shaker package, old school. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, that shaker package is awesome. One thing, and maybe Gary, I'll ask you this question or anybody else that has a shaker on here. I'm curious. You know, I think there's opinions out there. I personally haven't tested it myself. But do you guys think the shaker package is a little bit faster than a standard 392? Now, the only reason I say that is, you know, let me highlight like some YouTubers out there, like Racer X, his wife's car, Mrs. X, her Challenger Scat Pack, it really doesn't have many modifications done to it, but that car's fast. You know, that car's really fast, and that has a shaker hood. So I'm curious to know what you guys think. Do you guys think the shaker actually puts out a little bit more? You know, Dodge, when they did kind of the 392 SRTs, I just wonder if they tune them just a little bit differently. I don't have any data to back it up, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. I am Mopar nerd, shaker for days. That's right. That's right. Shaker looks so awesome, and it just kind of rumbles just a little bit. It does come with the cold air intake, so it is an open system, right, Gary? You know, from what I remember, the system is kind of open air. Racer X did put, I think he put the inlet tube. I don't remember did he put a new Hellcat airbox in that, or did he just, I know he put the inlet tube in there. If you guys have a Dodge Challenger, one modification that I would tell you guys to make, if you haven't done it, is put the lower Hellcat airbox and filter into your car. It wakens it up. You know, I think it was a little bit more responsive when I had that on there. So yeah, I'm curious to, you know, I'm curious to see. I'd love to see a test on just a standard shaker versus non-shaker, but it's so cool because you just kind of sit a stoplight and just kind of rattles. So, you know, that's something, you know, I wish my car had, and, you know, but that's okay. If you don't have it, it's all good. I think all of us at the end of the day, when you buy cars, you know, and you're negotiating, you're going through something, you're like, gosh, I wish I would have got that one feature, or gosh, I wish I'd have done this. So totally understandable. But yeah, shaker's a lot of fun. But yeah, what other questions you guys have for me? And tonight's drink of choice, I know last time I shared with you, I've really been digging Pepsi Zero Sugar Vanilla. So I love soda. Getting off on a tangent here, I drink way more soda than I should, but I love regular soda. and it was really hard for me to switch to diet a couple of years ago just because the weight was catching up with me. So I think last time you guys saw, I was drinking Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. So tonight's drink of choice is Pepsi Zero Sugar Vanilla Pepsi. I am available for sponsorship opportunities, so if you guys want to hit me up, please do so. But anyways, I'm just messing with you guys. All right, I am Mopar nerd. I think about 0.01 to 0.03 seconds of difference, maybe more. Who knows? You know, it is tough. It is tough to say. You know, the Mopar makes a cold air intake for the 392, includes a tube for the. Oh, okay, perfect, for the air catcher headlight. Yep, perfect. And that's probably what he did. I bought a lower Hellcat airbox. Maybe it's the same thing, but I bought the inlet tube. I bought them all from Mopar. And did the install on my channel with that, and I actually bought a Hellcat air filter for it, and I noticed quite a bit of difference in it. And you know, I think you know, if I had my Challenger right now that I sold, I did obviously the driver's side. I would take off the passenger side, you know, head cover tube, just because the more air you can bring into the engine is just better. It really is. You know, a colder engine runs better. And so I think, you know, with the shaker, with air intakes, I think the more cold air you can feed to the engine, the better. Just cooler engines run better. So, and it probably improves some of the time. Let's see. Mr. Darndak, I have an 18 Scat Pack and Go Mango. Oh, those Go Mangos look really, really pretty, and definitely want the Hellcat Air inlet. Yeah, you should do it. One word of caution, when you guys are installing the lower Hellcat Air box, the issue you're going to run into is the inlet tube. Make sure you guys do a lot of research on your year and the parts. A lot of people will buy these parts off of eBay and they don't fit right. Make sure that you guys find the right model for your year. I have a video on how I installed it, what to do. The biggest pain in installing that inlet tube is taking the little cap off that the hollowed out, you know, headlight kind of goes into. So that is a beast. I almost just recommend just ripping that thing off because, and the reason it's a beast is it's so hard to get to, and it uses a special star wrench. So if you guys are looking at installing that, I recommend check out, I have 2 videos. Did I do 2 videos on it? I only have one video you need to watch. It's installing a lower Hellcat airbox. It was probably one of my first 15 videos I did, but I really recommend it. For the cost, I think for all of it, I was probably, I don't know, 120 bucks, 130 bucks to do all of it. So really not that expensive, but the car just breathed. I noticed a difference in performance from it. Gary Fuller, love Racer X. I do too. Racer X does such a good job. Go Mango is an awesome color as well. It really is. Excuse me. My favorite colors, you know, obviously, gosh, it's so hard to pick. I'm not going to say favorite colors, but I'm going to say colors that I was deciding when I was looking at cars. So the reason I wanted white knuckle was because of the movie Vanishing Point. If you guys haven't seen the movie Vanishing Point, I'm not talking about the one that they did, I think, in the 90s or early 2000s. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one from 1970, Kowalski. That I remember watching in high school, and my dad, I remember, bought the VHS. We got it at Hastings, and he had to special order it, and I was hooked on muscle cars. I always loved muscle cars, but when I saw that, I was probably, you know, 16, 17 at the time. Man, I became a big Dodge fan, and I love muscle cars, and that really got me hooked on it. So if you guys haven't seen that, that's the reason I got the white knuckle, was because of that. So I did get one of the things that I wanted when I got my car, which was the color. The other color that I really liked B5 blue for the longest time, but it over time in looking at cars, I decided I didn't like that as much. But I really like the Tor Red. So I was going to do the Tor Red, or I was going to do the white knuckle. Now, a color that I really like, and I'm not sure if Dodge is still making it, but it was kind of their charcoal gray color. Louis 13, who is Louis 13? If you haven't checked out his channel, he has a Dodge Charger, and I love that color. And for whatever reason, that gray looks better on the Chargers than it does the Challengers. I don't know why. I'm sure there's science behind it, or maybe there's not, or maybe it's just my eyes are going bad. But I do really enjoy that color. But Go Mango Octane Red, I love all those colors. So let's see, Gary Fuller, Go Mango is an awesome color. Mr. Darnak, let's see. I was unaware it is metallic paint until the sunlight hit it. I had no idea it was metallic. To be honest, I don't know if I've seen a lot of Go Mangoes just in images online and videos, but I haven't seen one in person, so I didn't know it was metallic. So that's really cool that it's kind of got some metallic in it. Gary, I almost bought a cinnamon stick. You could have eaten a cinnamon stick while in your cinnamon stick. My dad actually really likes cinnamon stick. He almost got that in his Challenger. Cinnamon stick, I think, is pretty. It's unique. Mr. Dardak, let's see. I traded my 15 RT in Tor Red for my Scat pack. That's awesome. I think that's what's cool about what Dodge does is a lot of people start in a GT, an SXT, an RT, work their way up to a Scat pack, work their way up to a Hellcat. And that's what's really cool is you can kind of graduate up to the next level a little bit, and that's a lot of fun. So, the Tor Red's really pretty, but that Go Mango, that's awesome. And I don't see a lot of Go Mangoes. That's rare. That's unique. Perfect, guys. What other questions you guys have? Would love to answer them. Just as a heads up, I want to share with you guys. I know I started at the very beginning of this, but I just want to recap the upcoming videos that I have this next week. For those of you who are just joining, I took a 1,200-mile road trip to Charles City, Iowa to pick up my brand new car. And it was around my birthday. My wife flew out, my friend, to come with me. He flew out from Dallas, Texas. We flew into Waterloo, went to Charles City, Iowa, and we made a 1,200-mile road trip back to Utah in the brand new car. And we both had a lot of fun, had a chance to drive it. So this next video, I don't reveal the car just yet in 2 videos. So we'll have this next video. The video after that, you'll see it in the thumbnail. You will see it, in the first 20 seconds of the video. But I wanted to make kind of just a really long video, and the video ended up being really long, and that's why I had to split it into 2 videos. You're going to be along for the road trip. Maybe you might see a little bit more of my personality come out and just have fun, but really proud of these next 2 videos we have coming up. So the next 2 videos coming up on the channel are me getting my new car. It's a road trip to go get it. It is me picking it up. And then I'm going to talk about the cars I almost bought, and I'm going to talk about why I bought this car versus the others. I know a lot of you have made a lot of good guesses of what I've got it. I will say this, that I don't think anyone has guessed what car I have purchased, so we'll see. But I am going to share a video of you guys, just for you guys, of which car I bought, which ones I almost bought. I was really close to pulling off a deal of a car in Texas. Yeah, so those are kind of the next 2 videos. And I do have my car. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, I don't have it. It's been at the shop all week, not getting mechanical work done, but we're doing full PPF on the front, doing ceramic coating, paint protection, and I tinted the windows. And guys, I finally I tinted the windows really dark, not limo tint, but it's pretty dark. So yeah, excited guys. But guys, can I just tell you thank you? I really appreciate all your guys' support on the channel. Standy, then it must be a Corvette. We'll see, man. Mach 1, Gary Fuller. We'll see. Hellcat, Mr. Darndak. We'll see, man. It's coming up. It's coming up, guys. But it'll be unique. It'll be fun. It's a manual. I did confirm that. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. But guys, I love this YouTube journey. I try and respond to every single comment that comes into the channel. I think it's amazing that you guys watch these videos. And I'm just really excited about what the future holds, where we can take this channel, just really excited, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate all of you guys for sticking with me. Appreciate everybody on the live chat tonight. Guys, have an amazing weekend. Enjoy time with your loved ones. Enjoy time with your cars. Hopefully it's getting warm where you're at, where you can go out there and detail your cars and take good care of them. But guys, thank you for this journey. The channel is just getting started. I have some new merchandise that I'll be sharing. If you guys even care, to buy any of that, I'll keep the cost very low, where you guys can rep some Gone in 60 merch. And, really excited for what we have coming up. So guys, have a great weekend. Thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.